Hey world, it's Tobo. It is September 15th, 2013, and welcome back to the party. Now, there were a lot of streams going on this week, but there wasn't much going on that was actually suitable for casting. So what I did was I took the WarningTrack VS Virifaux set from a little while back, and I'm going to do a spy-only cast of it, because we don't have Virifaux's side, because he didn't stream it. On a side note, although WarningTrack is the star of our show tonight, he's also streaming right the hell now at twitch.tv/WarningTrack. So if you want to watch him do that, because he's playing this game, you want to stay here? Awesome. I'm trying to think if there are any... Oh yeah! Speaking of Virifaux, I am going to be casting with him on Tuesday. Hells yes. I'm super excited about that. We also have a date for the start of the Spy on the Hill event. I'm not really sure what to call it, but Spy on the Hill is going to be awesome. Starts on Friday. I'm pretty sure it's this coming Friday that it's starting. Really excited about that. We're not sure what the time is yet. I'll get that to you guys as soon as I know. Other than that, let's get this thing underway. So once again, it's a spy-only cast. WarningTrack is the star of our show, up against Virifaux on the sniper. And let's get this thing started. I don't want to dilly-dally too long today, because I just feel like getting into this and casting some SpyParty. So, WarningTrack starting things out. Looks like he's vying for a flirt early on, and after a slight bit of awkwardness stepping into conversation, it looks like he's going to do just that. Hits a nice green test on that. He's not going to be able to twitch flirt from this position without... It'll take a while if he tries it, because he has to go sideways, because there's not enough room for him to actually step out backwards. He's not going to be able to go for the twitch flirt, though, so he just heads to the bookcase instead. Grabs a blue book. Steps back into conversation for dat dare flirt. That was not the greatest flirt, and as well as the immediate stop talking afterwards. That might wind up being a little bit bad, but I don't think Virifaux actually noticed, so we're fine for the time being as we're going to step away. Uh-oh, we're having some issues with conversation entries for some reason. I'm not really sure why. We've got a blue book here. It looks like we're going to try to move it to the yellow bookcase without Virifaux noticing. It looks like that's what we're going to try to do. Never mind. Looks like we're going to red. Maybe see if we can get a flirt in here while we're waiting. Looks like we are going to be able to. If we hit the green test, we do in fact hit the green test. So we're able to finish that up quite nicely. And then with the BB and run, and then the hard transfer, right in a row, bang, bam, bam. Stepping into the statues right afterwards, but it's unlikely we'll be able to get all three of our inspects in unless Yellow Danger decides to only stay for one cycle. But he's staying for two as AI. AI tends to do that. They like to stay for two cycles at the statues. Enough so that it's actually worth considering a highlight for people who only stay for one, I think. Anyways, we've got 3 missions done, almost 4. Minute and 30 left on the clock. A little bit of pathing issue coming into the statues here, but we're finishing up our inspects right now. Going for the swap as well. This could be a bit of an issue. If he does see it, I'm pretty sure. Run! Okay, it didn't work. We didn't run. Virifaux picks up game number 1. I really don't like the swap in that position. The laser was right there. And it's not like he didn't have other options. It was 5 of 7, so we could have gone for the bug or the purloin. Bug probably would have been a good option, but he decided not to for some reason. So, let us step into game number 2. Starting things off right next to the seduction target, so that'll be quite nice. Should be able to get some nice flirtations going here as he finishes up that drink. able to hit one solid white test before Section Target bails on him. It looks like we might be going to follow. Nope, never mind. We're just hanging out at the yellow bookcase here. It looks like we're going to take a book out. Maybe even go for the soft transfer, but nope, never mind. We're not going to. It looks like we're taking the yellow book out. So we've got that in hand. We were keeping an eye on the seduction target, it looked like, trying to see if we could get anything going there. We missed a talk while we were doing so, but that's alright. Seduction target not being particularly cooperative, especially considering you have a book in hand. It's still technically our turn to speak, and we're not doing that. What if WarningTrack notices? Still our turn to speak, but we've got the AI covering for us, so that's alright. There's a bug. Not the nicest of bugs at all, but seems to do alright for us. As we step in to get our next flirt in here. I've been holding on to this yellow book for a while. Should be able to get it into probably the red bookcase without too much trouble, because going to the blue bookcase as Blue Danger would probably throw off some alarm bells in Virifaux's head. But being at red shouldn't be an issue. Book goes back, hard transfer complete. We're probably going to step in and see if we can finish up this flirt. No, we're actually going to statues instead. That's just fine. Should be able to get this inspect. We do indeed get it off before White Jacket picks it up, so we're able to get all three of our inspects off there. You get a highlight for our trolls. And seduction target's still here, so... Oh, God! That's so unfortunate. We've got 3 missions done. We've almost got our flirt done. Got about 1:30 left on the clock, so we're in a pretty good spot here. The double agent walks right up to us, so we might be able to get the banana bread off here. Take a drink. No purloin. Probably going to banana bread here as soon as things settle a bit more. Never mind, we're going right away. Nice green test on that too, so that'll be quite good. I can only assume, with 1 minute left on the clock, we're going to step out to finish up this flirt. It shouldn't be too much of a problem. I think we should be able to get this done without too much issue. I highly doubt we're going to get shot for this. There's that flirt. Successful stop talking without Viri noticing. And that is a game for WarningTrack. So, it's 1-1 right now. And we're going to step into a few games on the balcony, it looks like. So, let's do that. Once again, WarningTrack on the Spy, Virifaux on the Sniper, as it is going to be all evening long. Current scoreline is 1-1. WarningTrack starting things off, outside conversation, and immediately steps into convo with a white banana bread. That is super not particularly good. Uh-oh. Hit a nice green test on the flirt, but immediately stopped talking afterwards, which is not a good thing to be doing in this situation. But with 1:30 and half a flirt done, as well as a banana bread, we're in a damn good spot mission-wise, not so much suspicion-wise. Stepping out of the convo, picking a good time to do so. 45 seconds in is not a very suspicious time to be stepping out of convo at all. Good pathing behind Toby there. We step back into conversation again. We're a bit too close to Plaid Jacket here. I don't know if I like that. But we hit another green test, but immediately stopped talking again. I don't really like it when he does that, but it seemed to work alright for him. And WarningTrack picks up another game. That was a very well played round as far as the flirts go. But I really don't like that he stopped talking after each one. And the banana bread, because it was white tested, As soon as he stepped into the conversation, immediately into white test banana bread. That is really unfortunate, but it wound up working all right for him. It's 2-1 in favor of WarningTrack at the moment. We're going to step into another game here shortly. Continuing to play on the balcony. I'm not really sure what they're talking about, but won't be too long until we're able to get into the game here. There we go. Once again, playing the classic balcony. So, actually starting out with a nice flirt at the windows here. That doesn't happen very often. It's really nice when you're able to get that off, because it's a very inconspicuous way to get that first flirt off. Window to window is a very nice move on this map in particular, because spies don't normally do that on the balcony. They like to get their stuff done. Good position for a banana bread, and he takes it once again with the stop talking. But that one actually made sense because it looked like he was interrupted by a white jacket there, which was a very good... There's the bug! There's the bullet! Why the bug? WarningTrack. You didn't have to do that, man. That was... You just... No, don't do that. Gonna bug. You preferably want to have your back not facing the sniper. That's, So that wasn't great, but other than that, it was a darn well-played round for WarningTrack. He's gonna give it another go here. 2-2 is the current scoreline. And let's get into some more balcony. No purloin, any 2 of 3. So the standard contact, seduce, and bug are the 3 available missions. Don't you do it. Don't you do... Alright, we're flirting. Cool, no bug. It's a good thing in this situation. Stepping out of convo nice and early is something that I quite like. I like Yellow Jacket's 360 there. That was silly. Good position for the banana. Hits the green test too, so that's very nice. Yellow Jacket is looking quite suspicious now. Doesn't look like he's quite ready to take a bullet though. Looks like Viri... Oh, wow! Viri actually takes the right pick on that. That was actually quite surprising to me. So well played on Viri. Yellow Jacket looked so suspicious there for a while. Anyways, Viri gets the win on that. Goes up by 1. And let's keep on powering through. Let's find the next game. Watch some more SpyParty. Looks like we're heading to Courtyard 1, actually, interestingly enough. And let's get this game underway. Uh-oh, 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 oh god, uh-oh, oh boy, oh boy. We're alright, we're alright. Okay. Bug has happened. It was not a nice bug. We've been having ambassador issues this time. Wow, that is a fast banana bread. And there's the stop talking again into bullet. You gotta stop doing that, WarningTrack. No more stop talking. That it's getting you caught. You gotta stop doing that. I don't know why he's doing this. He doesn't usually. Like, he's not the kind of player that does that a lot. So I don't know why he's suddenly stopping talking all the time. But it's not a good thing, and it's not helping. So don't do that. So we get into the next game here. Once again on Courtyard 1. WarningTrack down by 2. He steps in a really bad position for the flirt here. This is not where you want to be if you're going for that flirtation. He decides not to even bother, which, again, I don't like, because, hey, even if it's not a great flirt, it's still a flirt. Heads to his first statue to get that first inspect. only stays for 1 cycle, which again, I'm not all that fond of. The AI will normally stay for 2. It's not that they won't stay for 1, it's that they just... AI like to stay for 2 cycles. So, he does step back in the conversation in a much better spot and nails the green test on the flirt, so he's got about 51% there. Currently in an empty conversation, steps out to the window. Looks like he's eyeing the seduction target still, wants to see if he can finish this up nice and fast. If he can hit another green test here, he'll be able to do it really nicely. But can he hit that green? He cannot. It was a dangerous green to try to hit. So he erred to the side of caution and wound up hitting the white. Quite a nice bug there. Especially considering Viri was on the other end of the map, entirely invisible. Minute and 30 seconds to go. He's got bug done. 1 seduce to go, 1 inspect to go. He looks like he's going for that inspect right now. And he's going to need to pick up his last flirt as well as 1 more mission. Be that a purloin, or a swap, or a banana bread. Banana bread's looking tempting right now. Hello there, never mind! We died. Let's find the next game. So, yeah, I'm not really sure what to say about that. But, could have gone better. Let's watch some more SpyParty. Damn it, I think we're on Courtyard 2 now, instead of Courtyard 1. Suppose we'll find out soon enough. Playing as Jim Bondo. We are, in fact, on Courtyard 2. Any 4 of 6 is the game type. Might be able to... Ooh, that was ballsy little move there. Going for the banana split. Nailed the green test on it, which was good. And we were the only person in convo with that particular double agent, which might be good, but may very well be bad as well. I haven't gotten a chance to see Viri play in a long time, so not really sure how his sniper game is looking right now. That's an in-convo bug that we got off without any trouble, so that was quite nice. 2 minutes left on the clock. We've got 2 missions done, making some good time here. Stepping out of convo, looking for that first flirt, I can only assume. He does, in fact, step into conversation for that seduce. Takes the seduce fast, and again, immediately stops talking. He's on to you! WarningTrack, he's on to you! He's so on to you! You gotta stop doing that! WarningTrack! Come on, man! I believe you can do it. So, we've got WarningTrack once again stepping in to Courtyard 2, letting the AI play it for a little while here, right off the bat. So, that's rather interesting. Selection target steps into conversation with him, and he jumps on that right away. Hits the green test, which will give him with about a third of his seduce done, considering the positioning. Might be able to hit a bug here as well. That would be quite nice, but Viri is watching that like a hawk. We get it off with Toby as cover, and then hit the banana bread and grab a drink. That was an incredibly nice series of events. Although I'm not a huge fan of the drink grab at the end there, but we did get a bug, a contact, and a flirt all within the same conversation. That was very nice. A little bit lucky, yes, but still absolutely beautiful. As we step in two statues here. Finish up that drink and start inspecting. We'll be able to hit both the green tests here without any trouble at all. No swaps going on. Now if we can... Actually, I'm just noticing here, all we need now is 2 more flirts and we're good. And positioning might not help things out too much. He really would like a green test here. Doesn't get it, but should be able to finish things up with just the 1 more flirt as is. So, things are going all right so far. Actually, things are going quite well so far. If we can find 1 more flirt, we're going to be in a great spot. As long as he doesn't immediately stop talking afterwards. Warning track. Hopefully we'll be able to play this a little bit patiently. With 40 seconds left on the clock, it's a little bit worrisome to do, but we probably don't want to re-enter that conversation to the exact same spot we came from, because that is suspicious. But we're going to do it anyways. Don't want to talk too quickly here in this situation. Looks like we're waiting a good amount of time, picking up that last flirt. We should be able to get this game. And we do, in fact, pick it up. So Warning Track gets back up. Not back up. Warning Track gets up to 3 points. Virifaux is at 6. But hopefully, with Warning Track playing a bit slower, playing a bit more of his usual game, less of the stop talking-isms and weird BB and runs and strange things he doesn't usually do. Less of that going on in that game, which was good. And more good solid play and good solid luck. Let me find the next game for you guys here. See if he's able to continue his streak. Looks like we're heading back to balcony. Let's see how this turns out. So, stepping into the balcony once again. Again, no purloin, so it's going to be classic balcony. If he bugs here, I swear to God. Alright, looks like we're not going to bug, which is good. Grabbing a drink from good old Toby in a nice position for the flirt. We do grab that. I don't know why we're so suspicious, but we've got a laser drilling into our shoulder. So this could be an issue. Virifaux is on to us. He's on to us. Never mind, maybe that was just coincidence. Maybe he's not, in fact, on to us. That would be good. Window to window. Usually quite a nice move on the balcony. Might want to step back into conversation to see if we can pick up another flirt, maybe a contact. We've got 1 minute to go left on the clock. Looks like we're going to go for the banana bread first. Does not hit the green test, and we're so gonna die here. Laser is on our face. It's on our face. Alright, we're alive. We're not dead. That is terrifying, though. Wait. You didn't flirt. What? Why didn't you? You didn't flirt. What? Warning track. Warning track. Oh, warning track. No. No. Damn it. There's that flirt. But it's not okay. We win anyways. Warning track got 2 in a row there. So that's looking quite nice. Well done for Warning Track on that one. I really would have liked him to get that flirt that he really should have gotten, but I think he actually, because he didn't talk, through that entire thing. Actually wound up getting him low-lit, which was pretty awesome. He's down by 2 at the moment. Let's see if he can continue this little winning streak he's got going on. Might be able to make some magic happen. Let's see. Starting things out in conversation. Steps out to the window. Okay, that was a watch check, not a bug. That freaked me the hell out. Stepping back in to conversation. Ready for this first flirt here. A damn good spot for it, too. There's that flirt. There's that green test. It's looking really good. You might want to wait a little bit before we do this banana bread, but we don't, and we white test, and we die. So that could have gone better. I'm not really sure how we died. I don't think the banana bread actually went off yet. But alright, let's watch some more SpyParty, ladies and gentlemen. Once again on the balcony, once again. No, God! Yeah, that was bad. But we're alright, so everything's okay. Stepping back into conversation here. Hitting the green test on that BB. No one was talking though, so that's a bit of a shame. And we're not in a very good spot for the flow. Okay! That Virifaux, ladies and gentlemen. That's awesome. Virifaux makes for some very interesting games on balcony. I'm enjoying this. It's keeping me on my toes. So, let's play some more. Once again, WarningTrack is down by 2. Let's see if he can make this a 1-point match. Once again, we've got a missing train of thought. I was going to say something that had some importance, but I can't remember what, so I'm just not gonna say it, I guess. Stepping back into conversation here. Seduction target joins up with us. In a fairly good spot, too, so pretty happy with that. Might be able to get a nice banana bread in here, but not yet, because he flirted. Now everyone's leaving, so we're not going to be able to get the banana bread there, but that's alright. Flirts are more important on this map anyways. If you banana bread right at the end, it generally seems like you're trying to go the sniper into a shot anyhow, and it's usually fine. Glad we're talking there, because that makes it seem less likely that we tried to bug, which we didn't. Got another flirt there. 45 seconds left on the clock as we step out of conversation. Might be able to get a good one at the window, and we do. So seductionisms is done. Window to window. And all we need right now is a banana bread. And after the DA there leaves conversation, we really, really do need to hit the green test on this, or things could get real bad. 10 seconds left on the clock. Overtime is going to happen unless Snaps McGee gets deaded. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a 1-point match. It's fun casting Viri. Viri, I want you to stream so I can cast you. Because that would be fun. Trying to find the next game here. It shouldn't take me too long. Here we are. Stepping back into the balcony once again. Playing classic. No purloin. Not in the best spot for the flirt. So that's a tad unfortunate. We do nail the green test on that, though, so we'll still get a third out of it, which is very fortunate. As soon as Purple Dress steps into convo, we might be able to get quite a nice banana bread off. Looks like we're gonna try for that pretty soon. Nailed the green test on that, but red tie had stepped out, so one solid low light, but we were not talking during the banana bread, which is very nice. Getting ready to step back into that conversation, which we do. Again, nailing the green test, so in 1 minute time, we need to find a flirt from literally anywhere, and that is certainly going to help things out, ladies and gentlemen, as White Jacket steps out of conversation. This is going to be very nice. Wow, since when are there only 2 people in the balcony conversation? That never happens. "30 seconds to go. Just waiting on White Jacket to step back into conversation, which he does. Here's our final flirt. And this should be our game, I think. Yes, we did in fact get that off. Tying things up, ladies and gentlemen, is 7-all. And this is getting exciting, ladies and gentlemen. Spy-only casts are fun. They're fast-paced, and I like that. It's fun being fast-paced when you're playing some Spy Party, as Viri knows all too well. So, back to the balcony. Once again, warning track on the Spy, as it has been all evening long. Steps into a little bit of an awkward spot there, but should be able to get a bug without being caught. Looks like he decides not to try it. Oh, that is a bad position for our selection target to end up. We did get a green test on that, though. If we hit one more green test on our future flirts, we should be able to do it in 3. Nailing the green on our BB as well, so that's looking pretty good. Minute and 15 left on the clock. We need 2 more flirts. Should step out of convo sometime soon. We do indeed step out of conversation there. We cannot purloin. That is not one of the available missions. Stepping back into conversation to see if he can get another nice flirt in here. Does hit the green test, so with 30 seconds left on the clock. What the fake, but what? That's a fake banana bread. That's a bullet in our face. And that is unfortunate. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but either way, it didn't wind up going too well for us, so let's get back to the courtyard. Looks like, I don't remember if it was courtyard 1 or 2. I guess we'll find out soon enough. Yay for Brimsworth Buckswoggle. It is in fact courtyard 1. And I believe we are playing any 4 of 6. This is, as far as I know, considered to be the most balanced game type if played on Courtyard 2 at the moment. People don't usually play Courtyard 1, so I'm assuming this is as balanced as we're going to get. Nice green purloin there as he's talking from his flirt, so that's going to wind up being quite nice, especially if it winds up being a particularly long chain, and it doesn't. The general grabs, then apparently gets shot in the face. So, Warning Track once again ties it up because Viri is really, really, really awesome to play against, apparently. This is some seriously fast-paced Spy Party. I am loving this. This is super fun to watch. If you guys can get Viri to stream, please do so. I want to cast him. Once again, going back to some Courtyard 1, any 4 of 6. So all the missions are available, except, of course, Transfer Microfilm, because lack of bookcases is quite evident on this map. As we step in, actually as our AI steps into the statues, so we may as well get an inspect off while we're here. We only stayed for 1 cycle again, which I don't like. You want to stay for 2, it's less conspicuous. That is not a very inconspicuous spot to be. We do in fact bug there, and we do in fact green banana bread there. I burped, I apologize. Stepping back into the statues, we're moving quickly, but it's going quite well for us so far. Again, only staying for 1 cycle at the statues. So that is not a particularly good thing. We need 1 more mission, and we've got 2 minutes to do it, although we do not have any flirts yet. We've got plenty of time to get that done, if we so choose. Looks like we're in a pretty good position here. We just need to find a mission from somewhere. Might actually want to go for a fake banana bread here, considering how frickin' enormous that conversation is. Nope. Looks like we're just stepping in to start this flirt, and our seduction target says nope. So I think we're gonna purloin instead. No, we're not. We're gonna pass on that. 1 minute and 15 seconds left. Seduce is not gonna be our final mission, I'm pretty sure. Unless we can get some huge green tests in here. That was not a green test. We have 1 minute for 2 flirts, or we can do a different mission. I suggest purloin. WarningTrack steps out of conversation into an entirely different conversation. Hello, Ambassador. We've already bugged you. 45 seconds left on the clock. We're gonna need to get something done here. I don't know what WarningTrack is going to do. 35 seconds here. He's starting to run low on time. What are you planning? Are you really gonna go for the flirts? It's the green test there, but he needs to find 1 more somehow. And seduction target is doing briefcasisms, so that is not going to go well. We've got 10 seconds left on the clock. Giving chase. Gonna go for the flirt at the window, which could be huge. Oh no! Oh god, that is so sad face inducing. Damn it. We weren't quite close enough to be able to win with the white test. And then we got a white test, and everything was sad. Let me find the next game here while I drink some water. Apparently my voice sounds really funny when I'm about to drink. Just throwing that out there. Let's play some Panopticon! Alright. Any 5 of 7 is how we're going to be playing this, starting things off. Alone in a conversation. No, we don't want to be here. I'm not going to talk to you. I'm leaving. Alright, starting things out with the yellow bookcase. WarningTrack generally doesn't like going for soft transfers on this map, so he's going to take out that yellow book. He wanted to get a seduce there, but that didn't happen. So, right now, we've got a yellow book in hand, and that's it. Hello, Ambassador. How are you doing today? Alright. So we're in a very good conversation, but we're not in the best spot for that flirt. We're going for the banana bread, though. Hit the green test on that quite nicely, too. So that's going to work in our favor as we... Oh, God! Are you serious? Really, General? Really? Is that really necessary? Alright, let's just put this book away. Not where it belongs, of course, because we're a damn spy. Getting the bug on the way to the statues. That was not the best time to be bugging the Ambassador. No, it really wasn't. The laser was just there. I was going to try to defend it, but then it was like, nope, that was just not very good. Let's watch some more. I think we're still in Panopticon. I mean, I'm pretty sure. Let us... Well, we will find out shortly. And we'll be fine. Find it interesting that WarningTrack is actually picking spies and castings. How many times has he been Bondo? Has he been Bondo like every other game or something like that? Because he's Bondo a lot. WarningTrack, how many times did you Bondo? I'm really curious now. I'm going to start keeping track because I've been seeing a lot of Bondo going down. So, starting things out in a conversation we don't want to be in. Never mind, we want to be here now. Hello, seduction target. Thank you for being awesome. Nailing the green test on that seduce. Stopping talking, but actually was a good idea to stop talking that time around because not only was Viri not looking, but he actually did get interrupted, so the stop talking made sense. Alright, so we've got a really nice first flirt there. We're going to see if we can nail a second one. Isn't orange dress such a nice seduction target compared to the general? And we nailed the second green test as well. So that's the first flirt done with only a minute gone in the game. So that is very nicely done. Looks like we're heading to the statues? No, just this random conversation for some reason. Okay, now we're going to the bookcase. Did not stay in that combo for very long. Again, WarningTrack doesn't soft transfer very often. So he's just not going to do that. Hard transfer all the way. Hanging out with this book. Might be able to get a bug on his way over to the red bookcase if he wants to try for it. Doesn't look like he does. Apparently he's putting it back in yellow. So that's interesting. He did pick up a highlight there. We've got 2 minutes and 15 seconds left on the clock. We've got 2 missions done at this point. 3 to go. Although we don't have to worry about seduction anymore. We're going into a side statue. So we're only going to get 2 inspects out of this, sadly. Maybe a swap if WarningTrack is feeling particularly crazy. Apparently he's not, though, so that's fine. Minute and 40 left on the clock. And it looks like we're going to see if we can get this double agent contacted. We're also apparently going to see if we can get this guest list purloined. Uh-oh, that was a white test there, so that's a little bit unfortunate. Toby, come back. Oh, God. That didn't go as planned. Alright. So yeah, let's just find the next game. I don't see why not. More the merrier when it comes to SpyParty. Red dress this time around, so chalk one up for not Bondo. Maybe that's just me being crazy, I don't know. So, once again, Panopticon, any 5 of 7. And is purple dress going to be awesome? No, purple dress is not going to be awesome. But we're purloining really damn fast. And we did, in fact, white test that. So that's a little bit unfortunate. Might be able to... Ooh, green banana bread to distract from that purloin. And then a gulp. So, considering white test, that was, in fact, really good. Let's have a look at Purple Dress here. It does look like we were hoping to get a Seduce at the window, but Purple Dress didn't stop at the window, so we couldn't Seduce her there. So, stepping into the red bookcase as Red Dress. This could be a rather serious problem. We might... Never mind. I was going to say it might be a good idea to go for the soft transfer this time around, but all hard transfer all the way for Warning Track here on Panopticon. Let's go for an actual banana bread here. Stop Talking was again a good plan. It's as good as green. I believe Bondo got highlight. As we hard transfer to the blue bookcase. Get out of there! Get out of there before Veri shows up. Alright, we're good. Let's get our first flirt here. Nailing the green test on that. Going for the twitch. Nailing the green test on that. So we've got 4 missions done. We need 1 more. Probably going to go for the inspect here. We are indeed. I look smart when I do that. So, getting our inspects done, and I highly doubt we're going to get shot for this. Very looking for the swap, but no swap is occurring. Only inspections. And ladies and gentlemen, that is a game for Warning Track. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a 2-point match at the moment. We've got about 15 minutes left to play. Or until I run out of stream. Whichever one comes first. So, for the next game, we are still on Panopticon. Same game type. Any 5 of 7. Party at the windows. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. That was interesting as we step into the blue bookcase for the beginning of our hard transfer, because Warning Track never does those action tests. Stepping into conversation, hoping Purple Dress will join. Purple Dress does not join. So we're going to go join Purple Dress instead. Hello, Purple Dress. Hashtag seduction. Ooh, green test again. Warning Track is really on point with these green tests. It's quite nice. So, 3 minutes left to play. We've got 1 green flirt and blue book in hand. Looks like we're going to see if we can pick up another flirtation here. We are in range to finish it up on green, and we do just that. So that was quite a nice play. Probably going to wait until Veri looks away, and then hard transfer this book. Actually, now that we're here, looks like contact is... Never mind, no contact. Just hard transferring. And again, he waited until Veri looked away before he did that, so nice play there. Re-enters on the other side of the conversation, so that might wind up being a little suspicious as the double agent steps out of combo, which is a bit of a shame. 2 minutes left on the red test at the statues. We want to get some greens. I don't think we can actually finish this up in 2 cycles. But we got a neutral cycle, so going into the 3rd cycle is actually not nearly as bad because it's hard to tell. So we were, in fact, able to inspect all 3. It was a hard tell. It was just a very difficult hard tell to notice. 3 missions done, 2 to go with 1 minute and 30 left on the clock. And the Warning Track is actually looking fairly good here. Got 2 missions to go with bug and contact still both available. Looks like he's going for the bug in here. Winds up being quite a nice one too as Veri looks away. So that was quite good. One mission to go with 1 minute left on the clock. Looks like he's going to head for the... Oh, God! 360! Okay. We aborted. Still eyeing that double agent. 50 seconds left on the clock. Let's see if we can go get him contacted. It's a good thing we hit that green test, because that would have been incredibly suspicious otherwise. As is now, we effing won, man. Alright. It is a 1-point match. Virifaux still up by 1, but WarningTrack closing the gap. Let's get into the next game here. We are still on Panopticon. Once again, any 5 of 7. So, all missions are fair play at this time. Stepping in to get our first flirt. Do not hit the green test that time, but, you know, that's alright. Stepping into the blue bookcase. We do not want a hard transfer to the yellow bookcase because we're wearing a glare. Actually, we can hard transfer the yellow bookcase because Viri didn't see us take that book. Now we're nailing the green test on this. Okay. Apparently we're tied up, ladies and gentlemen. Apparently that's a thing that happened as we play more Panopticon. Looked like we were going to go into balcony for a second there, but then we didn't. Because okay, ladies and gentlemen, WarningTrack is in the lead. I don't know what just happened, but it was good. This is why Viri is fun to cast. I need to actually find a game of his to cast. Maybe I'll go back a ways and see if I can find something, because that would be so much fun. Anyways, back to the game. WarningTrack, still spying. Virifaux as dat sniper. Pulling out a blue book without being noticed. It's a fairly good way to start things off. You don't particularly want to be in this conversation in particular, but that's alright. You have to wait until Viri's looking away and then hard transfer this thing, and we shouldn't get any suspicion from that at all. Going over to the red bookcase. No, we're not. We're going over to the red conversation. I mean, all the conversation circles are red, but that's entirely beside the point. Looks like we're gonna see if we can get a flirt in here. Not the greatest spot in conversation. Do hit the green test. We're not quite at 50 there. Going for the Twitch flirt, whiting that. So one more flirt will finish this up. Wait until Viri looks away, and then maybe Twitch flirt again, except that our seduction target left. Probably going to hard transfer this book around now. Again, probably going to wait until Viri stops looking before he does that. That was a good time. We might be able to get a bug in on the way over. Apparently, WarningTrack didn't. So that's fine. I'm going to finish up this flirt action instead of doing the transfer. We do indeed do that. He stops talking again. So that wasn't as good as it could have been. Here he's going to transfer to the yellow bookcase. So he does that without any trouble at all. We've got 2 minutes and 10 seconds left on the clock. So we step in to get our third mission done in the form of these inspections. So we're doing that here. Uh-oh, that's a third cycle. You gotta get the statue down. Yeah, this is not good. Okay, we're fine, we're cool. We did it. Everything is okay. So we've got 3 missions done, 2 to go, with 1 minute and 30 left on the clock. Going for the bug here. Nailing that bug there. Probably want to step out of conversation before this gets awkward. We do just that. One mission left to go. Looks like we're going to see if we can get that double agent contacted. But hopefully we're going to want to be patient here. Nope, not being patient. Just banana breading. It was, in fact, a white test. Stop talking was good there because Viri couldn't see it. And it looks like we're going to pick up this game. WarningTrack ahead by 2 for, I believe, the first time all evening. Two games left to play. I don't know if that's actually the case, but we're coming up on an hour, so it's 2 games, damn it. Let me just see if I can locate the next one here. Here we are. So, looks like second to last game, hanging out on Panopticon. Nice flirt at the window there. That is extremely fortunate. No matter, wow, there were like 5 or 6 people hanging out at that window in particular. That is amazing. Stepping into the red bookcase. I don't like that because we're wearing red. It sticks in your mind. It's not a good thing. Pulling out that book. Once again, WarningTrack hates soft transferring on this map. Gets his banana bread done. Again, stops talking after the BB goes off. I think we got highlight for that. I'm pretty sure we did. Ooh, we're actually putting this book back. That is a slick play. Are we actually going to soft transfer? Nope. We're just putting the book away. That's alright. Let's get some seductions done. So, we're in Convo. A good spot here for that seduce. Nailing the green test on that. One more seduction. We'll get this finished up. We've got 2 minutes and 40 seconds left on the clock. With the contact done. The seduce almost there. We're going to purloin? It looks like we're going to purloin. Nope, we're not purloining. Doesn't look like we want to twitch flirt here either. So we're just going to step over to the other side of the map, hanging out at some wind, adding some time, interestingly enough. Probably a good play, especially since he was able to hit that green test there. I like the time add because he was moving a little bit slow considering the shenaniganry at the red bookcase. Does wind up taking out a blue book, and if he's going to hard transfer this, he wants to take it all the way over to the red case, I'm pretty sure. Because Viri already knows that red dress has been hanging out at the red bookcase. There was some lighting going on for it, so it's very possible he was even low lit for that shenaniganry. Finishes up that there flirt. 2 minutes and 10 seconds left on the clock. Blue book in hand. Looks like we're going to go transfer this right now. Maybe you'll get a bug while we're doing it. No, we do not. But we do, in fact, go to the red bookcase. So that's a good play. I like that. As we step in to the statues to do our inspects and maybe a final swap, though I don't think so. I'm pretty sure we just got highlight there. So, final swap would be a bad idea at the moment. Never mind, we're swapping. We're doing it. We just hope that Viri doesn't look. Don't look. Don't do it. Don't do it, Viri. Run away! Okay, we did it. Awesome. Cool. So, WarningTrack is up by 3 at this point. 1 game to play. Let's find that game and play it. It's gonna be on balcony, ladies and gentlemen, so that's where we're finishing this up. Gonna be good. Brimsworth Buckswoggle once again as the ambassador. WarningTrack tends to choose Brimsworth as the ambassador a lot, and there is reason behind that, because he has such a large model, it's easier to hide bugs in him. So there is a reason for it. Last game, getting played on the balcony. You're not gonna shoot Damon, are you? Don't shoot Damon. We like Damon. He's a security guard. He looks disapprovingly at dead bodies. Alright, so grabbing that first flirt. Again, not the greatest positioning for it, but we did hit the green test on that, so we will be able to get a good third there. Here's the contact. We did white test, so that could be a bit of an issue. It's a good thing there were two other people talking at the same time as us, so it won't be too bad, the suspicion we get from that. Might want a briefcase. Guess we're not briefcasing, that's alright. So, with 1:10 left to play, ooh, that wasn't the best pathing, but we stepped back in a good position to get this next flirt here. We really would like to hit a green test. We do, in fact, hit the green, so no matter where Seduction Target winds up, if he steps out and back in again, he will be able to get this flirt finished up. 50 seconds left to play. And I'm pretty sure WarningTrack will be able to do this without too much trouble. 35 seconds left on the clock. Seduction Target's not moving yet. We might have to step out of conversation here. We do indeed. Pretty good pathing there. I like the watch check. Nice and fast. Could have been faster, but that's alright. We do, in fact, get a drink here. I don't like that because this is going to create an overtime situation. This is going to get scary, especially since we interrupted someone. Viri is on to us. Viri is so on to us. There's the overtime. There's the bullet. And there is our show for the evening. We're all done, ladies and gentlemen. So, as for things I want to say, I'm actually casting with Viri on Tuesday. That's going to be awesome. Next show after that will be the Friday show, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern, as is the norm. And then a week today, on Sunday, the cycle starts all over again. Except on Friday, the Spy on the Hill thing starts. I'm pretty sure it's this Friday. Super excited about that. We don't have a time for it, but I will continue updating you guys on that as I know more, or you can just check the forums. I'm sure Water will be posting about that when he has times. Is there anything else I want to say? I don't think there is. Thanks a ton for coming out to watch, guys. This was a very enjoyable cast. And until next time, this is Deboshi, signing off.